Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Quantum Leap Futures Morning Leap session for Tuesday, May the 23rd, 2017. My name is WK. I'm the founder of Quantum Leap Futures. Each morning we get together in these go-to sessions to take a look at the market, macro to micro, take a look at the structure of the market, and then we drill down to our trade levels, our targets, and our hypotheses for the day. We do create multiple hypotheses in order to have a plan in place. We do not know what the market is going to do. We simply can map out a plan. We can map out a plan, and then once we determine what the market is doing, we can adapt that plan to execute on. This is a subscription room. If you're interested in checking it out, please send me an email at quantumleapfutures@gmail.com. There's no website. There's no blog. This is not a commercial venture. We do everything live here in the go-to. Then we do live trading and analysis during the course of the trading day. Please read through the disclaimer. Nobody at Quantum Leap is a certified trading advisor. We are retail traders operating within a self-organized learning environment. Past performance is not indicative of future results, and any trades that you see in Quantum Leap are for education purposes only. Please trade your own due diligence, your own trade plan, and your own risk metrics. Okay, so yesterday I sucked. Plain and simple. I did not have a good feel for the market. I got down early, and then I dug myself out, and then I gave it back at the end of the day. I actually ended up down on the day, $300 and some odd dollars. But that's trading. We gotta have a losing day, just to keep ourselves humble. Taking a look at the session yesterday, our main hypothesis was a rotation down first, down to test the LVN, maybe come down to the microcomposite VPOC, and then rotate us up through the upper distribution and go up and hit this 91.75 naked VPOC. Hypo 2 was a open auction, a push up into a false breakout or a failure to break out, and then rotate us down to the LVN, chop here, and then push through to the 79.75. Hypo 3 was a rotational day sideways action as we chopped between the 92 and the 83, I think I said it was, fighting the range high. Basically, we got a taste of pretty much everything. It was just a weird sideways day, and I got caught short on the breakout. I shorted the breakout and got myself underwater, and then I got long here, and it went down, and then it was just frustrating, and that's why I was a little bit quiet. I started scalping and scalped my way out of it, got into a positive position, and then I shorted down here and on some fair size and got caught on the closing swing. It was just a dumb day for me. So I spent about an hour and a half writing notes on how silly I was yesterday, and I was just pushing trades. There was not a lot of trading opportunity. I mean, this right here, this was just, there was nothing to do here. Now, key thing that we have to note is that value shifted up again, and it accepted this 91.75 going into the close. And since the Globex open, we've gone down and tested, the 86 area. Didn't even get to the range low from yesterday. They found buyers and they rotated us up, and we're currently trading 96. And value overnight shifted from the 88.75 area up into this 96. I mean, you can see that the OTF has been, the OTF has been very active. I didn't need to do that. Hold on a second. I don't know how that happened. The OTF was very active in the European session. Once we got coming into the European session, and once we were in the European session, they took us up on fairly decent economic news overnight. So far, volumes dropped off, but we're holding value. We've got this 98.50 just above us. That's going to be a key target today. Basically a double distribution with a pretty wide looking LVN, so we have to be careful if we dip below the 94.50, how low it will go. I'm thinking, back into the naked VPOC from yesterday, which was at 93.92, and a test of the midpoint overnight. But let's just step back. Let's take a look at the news. Right now, we've got Kashkari coming up to speak in 7 minutes. We did have Canadian wholesale. Canadian wholesale came out 0.9, expected 1.1. Previous was 0.3. 9:45, we've got flash manufacturing and flash services PMI. So news 15 minutes in. And then 10 o'clock, we've got new home sales, Richmond's manufacturing. And then Kashkari is going to speak again. And then Harker's going to speak. A lot of Fed speak today. Of course, there's some headline news as well with the Manchester bombing. So that should, I think we're going to have a bit of a volatile day. We had a pretty large range, 11-point range overnight so far. So we did get some expansion in the Globex range. Going to the macro to micro, I always like to start my day. I use my paper money on this system to just do some basic charts with candlesticks and moving averages, 9 EMA, 20 SMA. What I'm looking for is I'm looking how strong the trend is in each time frame, so I don't get any bias and I know where we are. On the monthly, you can see that we've got this very strong trend going up. The high is not 2402.25, it's 2404.50, and we've got this beautiful upward trend going, and we're only 4 points off 2400 again. Going to the weekly, you can see that last week we did dip down and test the lower distribution on the weekly, filled the gap, tested the 20 SMA, and then we popped up. And now we're trading above last week's open and close, and we're trading above this week's open. Our week open is 2384, and we're trading 2 points above it, and not too far off the all-time highs. We've got good slope and good separation on the weekly. On the daily, you can see that we did have that big day down, and then 3 days they took it all back, and we're currently testing the start of this breakout day. The high up here at 96.75 is our overnight high. I'm sorry, no, it's 97.75. So we have tested just above it. That's going to be a key level for us today. If we can get above that, I'm looking for that move up into the 98 and then up into the 2400. We do have a zipper measured move that we'll talk about in a minute. It takes us up to 2475. Going to the 1 hour, we've got this big move up, and now we've got sideways consolidation, a bullish flag. We are holding above the 9 EMA at 23.94 Watch that level. We're basically going sideways. We've lost some slope, but we do have separation, and the trend is still intact. 30-minute, you can see that we did go up. We had a Mr. Sneaky Tech Gap. Wouldn't really call it a FUBAR Mr. Sneaky Tech Gap, but we did come down, basically closed the gap, and we're continuation. But again, the slope is weakening. We do have separation, so we are getting sideways consolidation here on the 30-minute. On the 15-minute, we are going sideways. We are testing below the 9 and the 20 right now. So we could get some responsive selling into the open towards that 92 area. But basically, we're challenging and violating the trend. There is a naked cross down here at 90.50. So keep an eye on that. Going to the 5-minute. Again, sideways consolidation. And we're below the 9 and the 20 right now, but no real trend starting. We're just going sideways. So taking a look at the big picture, you can see that we had this breakout day, and then basically, Thursday and Friday took back all of the breakout day in the RTH, and right now we've come up and we've tested the if you look at this profile right here, where we broke out of, the value area high is 94, and the micro composite right here, these 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days, the value, the microcomposite VPOC is 95, and we stopped there yesterday, but overnight we've gone and tested above. So we've got the 2-day microcomposites above us, up at the 98. There's a naked VPOC there as well. We're outside of value on the microcomposite, and we're outside of yesterday's day. So I'm going to be watching this 90-75 area very closely. There's a bit of a double distribution here as well at 90. But essentially, if we get below 90, we might come back to the 84 one more time. We left a naked close down here on Friday. Down at the 81.50, we still have the naked VPOC down there as well. But value is increasing and being accepted higher. The general direction and the trend, the risk, is to the upside right now. So don't get your short hat on. It is Tuesday, but it is Tuesday before Fed minutes, so we could get an early move and go sideways into the Fed. So just something to watch out for. And hey, wouldn't take much to rotate us back down into the 83, 81 level and test that day on Friday. So taking a look at the overnight, our overnight high is 97.75, right on a naked close above us. I'll send that to the back so we can see the naked close. Our overnight low is 86.75. So you can see we've had a very large range overnight for Globex session, basically 11 points. Our VPOC is not likely to change. It's 95.75. Now, we have been doing a lot of this lately where we've been rallying or going down into the open and doing a make and break on the open. So we still have a lot of time, and we're only a 1.75 off of the overnight high. So this could expand up and get a make and break on the open. It seems to be a pattern as of late. Our LVN starts at 94. Our high overnight is, this is going to move up, so just get this out of the way. Our high is 94.25, so obviously that's going to be a trade level for me. Moving down to the value area low, I'm not thinking that that's going to be a major obstacle for us. I'd be looking for the naked close at 92.50 and the naked VPOC at 92. The 90, 50 to 90.75 is going to be a very important over-under line for me. And then below that, I'll be targeting the where the VPOC was most of yesterday, down at the 88.75. The value area low down here at 88 will be a trade level. Below that, I'm targeting the 86 and the 85. And I'll be front running that 85 with the open of yesterday. And then below the, okay, I don't need this anymore, so let me get rid of this. Below the 85, we've got the value area, the longer time frame value area is now at 2380, just above this naked VPOC here. So I'm going to encompass that there. And then 75, 75.50 becomes our key line in the sand. And below that, I'm targeting the 72. Daily 20-period ATR full session is running at 15.99. So off of the high overnight of 77.75. Right, it was 77.75, right? 97.75. 97.75 minus 15.99. My calculator. Takes us down to 81.75 for our daily downside ATR target. And off of the low overnight, takes us up to 2386.75 plus 15.99 takes us up to 2402.75. Okay, and then I wanted to show you this measured move. Now again, this is a Globex measured move, so they're not as powerful as when they're put in the RTH session, but it is a valid one. So the start of the impulse wave, 88.25, that's below that violates the measured move. We come up in, we create the zipper right here. The primary target on this is 2475. Extended target is 2403.75, just below the all-time high. So 2475. I just want to see where the breakout point is. That's the value area high. That's also the value area high there. And there's really nothing to lean on other than once you get above that 94. There's 97.25, but that doesn't really give me anything. All right, so those are the levels. Let's talk about hypothesis. Well, we're open above range, above values. So of course, we have to look at possible, open test drive or open drive as a possibility. But my main hypothesis is responsive selling, coming down to test the range high, dip in somewhere between 94 and 92. Initiative buyers stepping in and rotating us up, taking out the overnight high and coming up into the 98, chopping around here, and then pushing through into the 2400 and testing the 24s again. My hypo 2 is a open test drive or an open drive, push up into the 98, chop here, push to the 24, and then have responsive sellers step in and rotate us down and close somewhere between the 95 and the 93 area and come back into this balance up here. So that's hypo 2. Hypo 3 is a open auction out of range, push up into 98, find responsive sellers, come down, and basically go sideways between 97 and 93 into the Fed minutes or into the rest of the day. Hypo 4 is a open auction out of range, either failure to take out the overnight high or a takeout of the overnight high, but basically right in this area, finding responsive sellers, bring us right down into the 92 area and then fail, come down and test the 90 area, chop between here and 92, and then fail again and come down and take out the overnight low and break below and come down somewhere in the 83 range. We did not put 83.75 as a target, and that has to be a target. Basically, what I'm looking for in Hypo 4 is to come back down into this balance right here around the 83, 84 area. So those are my main hypotheses. There's an alternative hypothesis, just very quickly, open drive, take us into the 2400s, break the ATR and get a gap and go continuation day and take us up into these 2410 area for the rule of 10. Not as likely, but always a possibility. Okay, taking a quick look at gold. Gold has accepted this 54.80. They've come up, the accepted value higher in around that 58, 59. And now they're testing the value area high of the 62 area, 61.50 to 62. Key level to watch today is going to be the 63.40. Above that, then we're inside of value, and I would expect us to come up into the 65, 66 area and chop around there. If they don't hold the 59 area, look for them to test the 58 and possibly come down into the 55 area. What's the 2-day micro composite here? So yeah, watch the 59 area, because if we don't, then 58 is likely, but I would even think a little bit bigger move down, possibly 56, but I'm thinking 55. Anyway, not much going on in gold. We're back into upward price discovery, and it's just a matter of do we get a bigger gold day, or do they balance out here? I think balance is more likely until we break that 63 area, 63, 64. Anyway, that's going to complete our pre-market session. As always, trade well, trade safe, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Oh, don't forget, Mark goes under surgery in about an hour from now. So give him our prayers for successful surgery and speedy recovery.